What's up, everybody? This is Music City Driver. I wanted to do a quick update because I just saw that if you're a Mystro subscriber, you probably just saw that they just released a new update for Mystro. I just wanted to kind of comment on that a little bit. They did change it now to where you can actually see, um, first of all, you can actually see your referral codes now. So they got like a little dollar sign thing at the bottom of the screen that says refer. If you click on that, it'll show links to your actual referral link and ways that you can just embed that link in emails and tweets and all that stuff. It also has a thing down there where you can keep track of your referrals as well. So I just wanted to make a comment about that. There's some other app fixes on there too. If you go to the Play Store, you can download the update if you don't automatically update. Mine did not automatically update, so I did have to go to the Play Store to get it to work. So it does look like they've also fixed something with the navigation. So now it will automatically stop the navigation. It will turn it off actually when you finish your trip. So whether it's Google Maps or Waze, it will automatically stop the navigation. Maestro is the same price as it was before. Well, actually, was. It was actually a little higher before, and they dropped the price down to I think it's $11.99 a month now. Don't get me lying, I can't check it right now, but it's like $100, 99.95 a year, which is it's actually the better deal because yeah, I used it in beta as well, and I had a few problems with it in beta at first, but then it started getting better. I know that there's a couple people that have reported to me that they have problems with it working with Lyft for some reason, but working fine with Uber. I have not had any problems with it since, and I actually don't even use it for Lyft a lot because I don't have as many Lyft rides. So I probably get 3 to 4 times as many Uber rides as I do Lyft rides. Yes, it does actually. It does make a difference for me as well. It makes it a little easier for me. It's like I just set it for what I want it to, and then it doesn't pick up things that I don't want, and it picks up things that I do want. So when I drive, I think I've mentioned this before. I drive XL and Select for Uber, and luckily I was lucky enough to be able to have my account separated out. After like constant barraging them with emails, they eventually gave in and separated them out for me. I don't know why they can't do that for anything. Um, oh yeah, LA County, I'm sure Lyft is popping, but here in Nashville, there's some people that do Lyft exclusively, and I don't know how they do it, but they make a lot of money doing it. A lot of them make more money doing it with the power driver bonus, but that's changing as I made a video a little bit ago about the power driver bonus changing now. It's now changing to instead of a change in the commission structure, like 5%, like where you only pay like 5% commission or something like that. If you get the full power driver bonus, now it's like a cash thing. I think that's already started now. I think it started as of the 31st of July. So you now get cash for each tier of power driver bonus. There are people who are making really good money with Lyft doing that. I don't know. I just can't seem to get. Maybe it's because I'm driving for both. I don't know. There's these conspiracy theories floating around that Uber can tell if you're a Lyft driver and purposefully send more rides your way to keep you from driving for Lyft. I don't know how much merit there is to that. It seems a little far fetched to me. The simplest explanation is usually the best. Occam's razor that in your town. Yeah, exactly. I think it's not the fact that Uber is sending more rides your way, um, like I said, a conspiracy theory kind of thing. It's just that, right? If you start driving exclusively for Lyft, of course you're going to have a bunch of rides more. But I think it's all a matter of perception to me. Um, if you're in a Lyft heavy area, then you're probably going to get more Lyft than Uber and vice versa. Here in Nashville, Lyft is getting more popular, I think. It feels like it's getting more popular. They're expanding their service areas, but they're getting more service areas here in Nashville. Yeah, it does sound like a bunch of bullshit, but um, yeah, I don't know if it's just coincidence does not or what is it, correlation does not equal causation. The old saying. Occam's razor, the simplest explanation is usually the correct one. That if you're driving both Uber and Lyft, Uber is more popular than Lyft. That's just the bottom line. Um, they've been around a little bit longer. They've got more of a rider base than Lyft does, although that is changing somewhat. They seem to be getting more even. Lyft, I think, is still a little behind Uber, honestly. So when I'm running both, of course, when I'm on an Uber ride, I really can't get a Lyft ride, and vice versa. So if my volume here in Nashville for Uber is really high, then I'm going to continuously get Uber rides because the Lyft app doesn't have a chance to get a ride. You know what I mean? So um, didn't get popular until about October of last year. Wow, that's kind of surprising actually. Being in LA, since they're based in San Francisco, it seems like in the state of California is where they would have focused first. So it's kind of odd that um, give it a few months and then try it out. You talking about here in Nashville with Lyft? Yeah, I mean it's getting a little bit better here. They have decreased. Well, I know Uber is oversaturated here because they decreased their referral bonuses to $50. Yeah, absolutely. I think Uber is catching up since Travis left. Um, the tipping thing has not really had time, in my opinion, to really make itself feel evident now. I mean, I am getting some tips, but still don't get as many tips. Sorry, I just missed your question there, Mike. Have you had any luck talking to someone from Lyft? I'm signed up from a long time ago. My car has changed. Having trouble adding a new car and sent 3 emails with no response for them. No, actually, I have only. It's kind of weird. I guess I have so few Lyft rides that I don't really have any rides that I have issues with. Like the only thing I recently had an issue with Lyft was, and it wasn't that recent, was when I arrived at a location that someone had ordered a classic Lyft, regular Lyft for 4 people, and there was like 6 people, and of course, they should have had to pay Lyft Plus prices, and I should be getting paid Lyft Plus prices. Um, so I emailed them, and they basically told me that they would do me a one-time adjustment on that, but they don't normally do that. Like Uber, you can just go in the app and just say, "Hey, I had too many riders for my vehicle. I am eligible for Uber XL," and then they'll just automatically adjust it. But Lyft doesn't do that. They want you to cancel the ride or have the passenger cancel the ride, which has the possibility of charging them a fee, and then re-request a Lyft Plus. Talk about pissing your customer off. You know, that's not really a great way to do it. Anyway, I think that may be changing now if they just changed their customer service number. But if you can get that number that he just mentioned, the number that Striker X just uh, just sent. Oh yeah, absolutely. Uber culture is used to not tipping. Actually, there's a really good video out that I didn't do. It's from Drive Girl Drive. I don't know if you guys follow her at all, but she gives 10 reasons why people don't tip, and they're actually really. It was a really good video in my opinion. It explained a lot of reasons why people don't tip, and one of them is that it is so ingrained in Uber riders that Uber for so long has been sort of discouraging tipping, really, that it's worked its way so deeply into the fabric of Uber riders that they don't have to tip, that it still hasn't taken effect. And the fact that a lot of riders have not updated their apps lately, and they're going to have to update their app before it'll even show up. So if they haven't updated their app in a couple of months since the tipping option took effect, then they may not even get the option to tip on that. So, oh crap, looks like my battery's going low. Um, anyway, guys, like I said, Mystro has just added a couple of new features. Like I said, I'm hoping it made it more stable. Yeah, absolutely. Post pool users are trying to save money. Right, exactly. That's one of the reasons she mentioned as well, is that they may be on a budget. I mean, they may only have so much money they can spend to go out that night, and they don't want to spend it on a tip. A lot of people don't feel like drivers should get a tip because they are doing their job, and you shouldn't get a tip just for doing your job. Unless you go above and beyond, providing snacks and water and all that stuff, which I don't really do most of the time. I have a charger, and I let people use my aux cord, and I have gum. That's it. I don't. I did the water thing for a while, but it just got to where it was kind of a pain, and most people just really don't care about those little tiny waters that much. Because the little tiny 8 ounce ones is the one I got when I did it, and I don't have a cooler. I'm not going to take up space in my vehicle to put a cooler and stock it with ice and all that stuff. I'm just not. I'm just not going to do that. And my ratings have not been suffering because of it either. So Although I recently had a weird, yeah, exactly, water and gum, absolutely. I mean, I've got gum just because I like to have it too, so I figure might as well. Passengers are walking on taxi rides without paying. Oh, yeah, that's crazy because I've actually heard that they can call the police on you, taxi drivers, if you like walk away and don't pay. I've heard that they can do that to you. I don't know about how true that is. You still keep the candy at, the candy thing. I don't know. Gum is one thing, but candy, like what kind of candy? I'm just curious because it seems to me like if it's wrapped candy, individually the wrapped, you'll get those wrappers all over your car. Because people leave crap in my car all the freaking time. They leave empty water bottles and I don't know all kinds of crap, just junk. They'll leave cigarette wrappers and all kinds of junk in my car. Just somebody will say, "Oh yeah, there's a water bottle back here in the back," and I'm like, "Crap, I didn't see it back there. It was way in the back." People leave beers in my freaking car. I'm like, "What the hell? Really?" I didn't even notice anybody had a beer one night. I guess they jumped in the back before I could see them. It was like XL, an XL ride. Absolutely. Yeah, mints, and not too bad, I guess. Stuff that can melt and stuff, though, no way. Like, there's no way I'd provide. A lot of people do Starburst, but those things get melty and all gooey and crap, and they're dyed different colors. That stuff's gonna get all over your seats and everything. Certainly don't do chocolate. That would be really bad. But yeah, somebody left a half-open beer, and I'm not even sure what ride did it. I didn't even notice it till I pulled over, and it was stuck in the back of my. I have like these pockets on the back of my seat, and there was a half-empty beer bottle, or not beer bottle, beer can actually, stuck in my seat, and I didn't even know it was there. Well, funny ride that somebody just recently told. Actually, it was the Nashville Lyft Zone. I don't know if you're familiar with DJ Rockwell from the Nashville Lyft Zone. He was doing a ride recently and had somebody leave some freaking illegal pills behind in his car. He's like, "Great. What if somebody pulled me over and I didn't find it?" He didn't find him until the next day, like when he was doing his cleaning of his car. And some guy, I guess, had left him in there after doing a deal or something. I don't know. Just like, good lord. So be careful about that, guys. Clean out your cars. Watch your cars when people get out. If people are actually acting all sketchy and stuff, watch and check and make sure there's no like drugs left behind because that would suck to get pulled over and have drugs in there and like you get arrested for like possession or something. That would be horrible. Oh, I know. You know, Lyft actually doesn't even allow people with open containers. Tennessee actually has a pretty lax open container law. It's I don't know. I'm still confused about it. Supposedly in Metro Nashville, it's not supposed to be legal to have an open container in the car. Period. But in the state of Tennessee, everybody but the driver can have an open container. So, and as long as it's behind the driver, from what I understand, that may not even be true. I don't know. But you know what's crazy? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, check the back. Absolutely. You never know what you're going to find back there. You can find, I mean, I found the other day, and they still haven't contacted me back. Man, I just found underneath the seat. I found a debit card in my car the other day. I'm pretty sure I know which ride it came from, but it's not the rider's name. It was a girl that was with these bunch of guys from Chicago or something, and I like sent in a report on it, but I don't know what to do with it. I mean, I don't know how to get in touch with this girl, so I've got a freaking Regions debit card now. It's not like I'm going to use it or anything. That'd be pretty damn stupid. Um, like I said, I reported it to Uber, and they're supposed to give them my number and all that stuff, but nobody's ever called me or texted me or anything. So I guess you're just going to have to cancel her card and order a new one. But yeah, people leaving stuff in there all the time. It's really kind of ridiculous. But oh yeah, funny piece of trivia: in Mississippi, you can have open containers in your car. Everybody can have open containers, even the driver, as long as your blood alcohol level is not below 0.08. Look it up. That's weird. Anyway, I'm from uh, I'm from Memphis. I was born in Memphis, lived in North Mississippi, so I found that kind of funny because I'm pretty much from Mississippi, I guess. All right, guys. I guess that's all I got. My phone is apparently about to die. I forgot to put it in the charger when I got home. So I just saw that come through the Mystro email about the update and the updated app, and I just wanted to put that out there for you guys. Remind you if you didn't get the email for whatever reason, if you use Mystro. Um, like I said, I love Mystro. The only reason I push it is because I love it and I use it. I've got a subscription myself. But yeah, man. thank you guys for watching me. Actually, I really appreciate it. I didn't expect anybody to be watching because I didn't schedule anything. Absolutely, there's a couple of Facebook pages here in Nashville um, of drivers and stuff. So um, I haven't ever done any meetups. Most of the time they do meetups and they're like at a time where I'm driving. Like Thursday night to me is a really busy night, and they want to do it Thursday night at like 7 or 8 o'clock. I'm like, are you crazy? That's like the busiest time of the night on Thursday night. But I don't know. Maybe they aren't getting busy during that time of night, but I get lots of XL rides. And anyway, guys, if you haven't checked out Mystro, you can always do a free trial. Like I said, I'm not going to push you to do a subscription. Seriously, I just think you'll really like it if you try it. So the links are all down below. If you go there, you can download the app. You get a free trial for 7 days, I think. And then, yes, thank you. I appreciate that. I've been trying to get my channel, and I said something, before. My GoPro camera is not here right now, so I'm having to do these live things because if I record a video on my phone, it does not. It like the video and audio get out of sync, and it just really pisses me off. So, and then I have to do like editing, which I don't do. I don't edit any of my videos. I just kind of just throw them up there as they go, as they get shot. So anyway, guys, like I said, I really appreciate it if you check it out. Mystro on the app. Like I said, Mystro doesn't like employ me or anything to do this. I do get referral codes. I've only gotten 2 pending referral bonuses so far, so it's not like I'm making a ton of money off of this. I just really think Mystro is a good company. I really think it's a good app, a good product. So, like I said, you got a free 7 day trial, and you can always do just the free plan where you get 10 free rides a week, which is not much. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for taking the time to watch me on this live stream, and it will be recorded for future reference if you need to. Um, and also, as I mentioned, just let me know if you guys have any suggestions of any videos that you want to see. I'm probably going to continue the Money Monday thing where I basically tell how much I made over the weekend and all that stuff, just because I think it's important for people to realize what people actually make and how many hours it actually takes to make a decent amount of money. So anyway, thanks guys for watching once again. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and be safe out there and drive safe, guys.